starting off Rockfish then, so what about things like the name, the gap in the market, the concept, doing fish and chips better than most, all that kind of thing? What were you thinking? Were you concerned about getting into that, or you're just dead sure that this was going to be a winner?
No, I mean, like anything, I think as an entrepreneur, you approach things with this, this ability to kind of vision something. And then in my mind, it already exists. And so I just sort of worked backwards from it. And I was sat on table one in the Seahorse with the laptop, and I was just thinking, what are we going to call this thing? And a few people saying, why don't you call it this, that, and the other? And none of them really kind of stuck with me. And I just thought, I just need a really kind of funky fish name. And I can't remember what I typed in. And, I just sort of thought, it's Rockfish. That's what it is. It's Rockfish. That's what it is. So I'm calling it Rockfish, and that's what's going to happen. And the idea at the time was, the very initial idea, we kind of built this beach shack inside the restaurant. And we were doing like a takeaway inside, outside. So there'd be no plates. You'd eat in boxes, and you'd have lots of fried fish. And we got a cooking range in. We went to a few chippies. But really, I didn't want to be a fish and chip restaurant. But in a way, that's kind of what I was creating.
Yeah.
And so we started off from that perspective, and it was really interesting because the first couple of days in the town, people were saying, "Oh, Mitch, we love your new place, but sort your chips out," because we didn't make our own chips then. We were buying in chilled ones, and they were great when they were first cooked, but not afterwards. And it got me really depressed. I was like, I can't get anywhere in the town without anyone saying, our chips are bad. So we started making our own chips, and then I realised that, people can't come to this restaurant 3 times a week because it's fried fish. Everything on the menu is fried with a few pots of cockles. Yeah. So we started putting planches in and char grills over the years and evolving the menu. And still I think we do incredibly good, brilliant fish and chips. But I always, feel slightly offended when people say, how's your fish and chip restaurants? Because they're not fish and chip restaurants in the traditional sense of the word. I think there's some masters like the Mayflower and the Magpie and the Whitby restaurants. They are traditional British fish and chip restaurants, which are amazing. And the fact that we do fried fish doesn't make us one of them. They are Coleman's. All those guys are just brilliant up there at being traditional. We're kind of more trying to sit in the middle of the Seahorse and Sheiky's and Scott's and all the brilliant top end seafood restaurants. And then you've got the chippies at the other end of the market. We kind of want to be in the middle where you can have grilled fish, lobsters, fish and chips. It's that place where you can bring your family and enjoy great seafood, And the point to it was, gradually as it grew over the years was, I always felt that, people would say, your fish tastes so amazing. What is it? And the bit that I thought was different about our fish was, we're, buying off the market every morning, but the 24 hours in a van that takes it to a city somewhere, in my mind, changes it. I don't know what it is, but it changes it.